uzophatha futhi uzobuyiswa. Enkosi.
What Abatembu chief? I don't even know the bastard.
He was too confident and too sure. When he put his stories across, the king went to speak to him to tell him that this is nonsensical, what he's doing. You would have expected him to bow and come with a different tactic. Instead, he grew more wings and wings. You would have assumed that there's something bigger that he's going to demonstrate, only to find that his air would push him to put his hand right into the mouth of the lion. I'm happy for the police because their reputation was just up to nothing in Umtata. He invited his death. I saw it coming, but I didn't see it this soon coming because people had lost confidence. There's no government that would allow a lawbreaker and somebody who is bringing uncertainty to the citizens to an extent that they don't feel safe and secured. Automatically, the good will always win against the bad. I think a poor young boy has been overrated, and I see him as someone who was operating from certain levels. You could listen from the videos that were circulating that this is a young man. He has not been tried and tested on the ground. But you would wonder, where does all this boldness come from? Those that seem to know better and those that seem to be affected by his acts will tell you the story that he's not the big fish. There are big fish that are, pumping air into his wings. So it's kind of complicated. But from the people of Mandela and around Umtata and the people that grew up with him, I think he saw a gap of lawlessness. That's how he grew. He started small, like any other criminal that's doing petty criminal. Probably his boldness was used the other way around. These are not my words. It's from what the people were saying. Mind you, there are those that are crying for his death. There are those that who believe he was a true leader. But on the ground, there are those that are celebrating. It amazes me that in media he's referred to as a chief. The government and the king that is supposed to give blessings to him, to anoint his name, they are not part of that. So he's just an ordinary boy who was exercising his powers. I'll tell you something, he was too confident and too sure.
Yeah, Sanmonan, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, people are still celebrating the king. Abatembu King Wuyelekaya Dalindzolo has released a statement, and this is what he said. The Royal House of Abatembu wishes to clarify that Mr. Mareke was never a traditional leader and or a chief of the Mthatha West area. All other criminal elements have been dealt with and will continue to be dealt with by law enforcement agencies. We call upon all other individuals parading as chiefs or traditional leaders in the area, enabling their criminal enterprises and extortionists to immediately desist from such criminal behavior. The Abatembu King will continue to provide direct oversight leadership in the Mthatha West area. Now, the king has been standing on business since day one. Like, he has been standing on business. I don't even know the bastard.
What Abatembu chief? I don't even know the bastard.
Yeah, now when I saw that, this video of him reminded me of that one from KZN. Listen, man, no amount of guns can protect you from death. And if you're one of those people that terrorizes the community, you're gonna die a very painful death. A very short life you're gonna live. Rest in peace, Mareke. Kodwa imali yami yona endade ndayiboleka ndixolele ndingenaso ngisho isishebo nombane. Ngekwaphuma ntoni kula mali ndayikhupha. Kuba ndoyika ukuya underground ndingalindelanga. So a lot of people have came forward, but even though he denied it while he was still alive, they've came forward and said, listen man, this guy was a gangster. Like, he was a terrorist, he was a criminal, he used to threaten us. It's either you pay or they send you 6 feet under. So yeah man, other people asking, well, why didn't you guys speak up while you were still alive? And I'm like, Jesus Christ, some people's reasoning, so you wanted people to risk their lives and speak out, and then what after speaking out? Because they can't even open a case. In order for you to open a case of extortion, You need to attend that case. You think you're gonna make it? You think you're gonna, even if you have all the evidence, you think you're gonna make it through? They're gonna send you to your ancestors. So, I mean, some people are even afraid to comment now. He's 6 feet under. Like, okay, not yet. He's still like somewhere a mortuary, but he's no longer with us. But people are so afraid to even comment because they do not know who was funding him, who gave him so much air, who was pumping that air into his wings. People are even afraid to comment on such things, especially the ones that were abused and experienced him firsthand. So people are even afraid to comment when he's dead. And when you ask, why were people quiet? Honestly, seriously,